Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Between Us by SennyK. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have circles in the grid that are connected by lines. So whatever goes in the circles, say this was 2 and this was 5, whatever goes on the line needs to be exactly, has to be between those two digits. So it can't be 2 and 5, and it can't be outside that range. It can't be 1 or 6. So we could have 2 3s, we could have 2 4s, we could do a 3 and a 4. What we can't do is do a 5 here or a 6 here or a 1 here. So it has to be strictly in between the two ends, whatever they end up being. In addition to that, we do have killer cages in the grid. They're just these cells surrounded by dotted lines, sum to the value on the top left. So these two sum to 7, these two sum to 5, these two sum to 10. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, so a 10 cage in 2 is only 4 6. That's just the only way to add to 10 in 2 digits without repeating. They share a row, so they don't repeat. Also, killer cages usually have a non-repeat rule, but we omitted it here because it's not needed, because they're all enforced by rows, or columns anyway. So if this wants to be high, it's got to be a 5. These are at least 3 apart because of this line between them. Whatever these are, say 2, 3. This could be 1, this could be 4, but they're 3 apart. So these are at least 3 apart. These are at least 3 apart. The diagonals are at least 2 apart. It's interesting. We don't have a relationship between these. Okay. There's kind of an invisible cage here. These two sum to 7. How do I know that? Well, we know the entire row adds to 21. And this is 7 and this is 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. The missing amount is 7, which go in these two. Unfortunately, 7 and 2 is extremely open. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 1 plus 4 or 2 plus 3. The 6 is either 1, 5 or 2, 4. 7s can't really be penciled until they get more restricted. Because it could be 1, 6, 2, 5, or 3, 4, which is any digit. What do we want to do here? 1s and 6s are always interesting for between lines. The lines themselves, you can't ever put a 1 or a 6 on it. So say I put a 1 here. How am I getting one of these to be less than 1? It doesn't make sense. And so none of these are 1 or 6, meaning this is a 1-6 pair and this is a 1-6 pair. But this can't be 6. So that's our 1, 6, and that's our 1, 6. 1 plus 5 is 6. All right, so now these are definitely low. These are from 1, 2, 3. Remember, these are at least 3 apart. So this has to be from 4, 5, 6. Same here. This has to be from 4, 5, 6. Now. I'm not sure what to do here. These are at least 2 apart. I just don't see how the 7s are helpful right now. The 1s and 6s we just got don't seem to do much. Well, I guess this column's down to 2, 3, 4. If this was a 1, 4 pair, this would be a 5, 6 pair. That seems okay. These are 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. This can't be 1. So this can't be 6. Because if this was a 6, we need a 1 to go with it. Same thing here. If this was a 6, we need a 1 to go with it. So where's 6 in this column? It's not in any of these. So it has to go here. This is our 6. Now, do I ask where 6 goes in this column, maybe? Well, actually, that means that this 7 cage has a 6 in it. So this is a 1, 6 pair, meaning that can't be 1. The 1 in this box now has to go here. That's 1 plus 4. This is a 5. These can't be 4s. 2, 3 pair places the 4 here. This is 6 and 4. That's 1 and 6. Okay, 5 can't be with 3. That's not 3 away, at least. 6 can be with 3. We'd be 4, 5 in here. What are these? because we have this diagonal connection as well. We need a 2, 3, 5. It's not 5. So if that's 2, this is 3. Or 5, I guess. This 6 ends up in one of these two. Oh, sorry, the 6 also looks down. So that's a 6. 6s are done. Can I do the same thing with 1s, perhaps? Like a 1 in a certain column? Yeah, neither of these can be 1 because the other side can't be 6. In fact, if I just fill these with 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that's easier. This 4 looks in. So actually, this is a 2, 5 pair. So this is a 3. It's not 3, not surprising. 2, 1, 2 pair. Oh, the 2 has to go here. And that's a 1. So that's a 3. So this can't be 2 either because of the 2 on the between line. It can't be 3. So that's a 5, making that 2. All right. This is a 1 for the box. Here I need a 3 and a 4. That seems, in fact, that's what between line demands. That's not 3, so that's not 4. 2, 3, 4. This is just 2, 3. Oh, it's not a 3. So this is 2. This is 3. That's, oops. That's 5 and 2. We get the 4 and the 2, 3, 5 pair. So do I need to think about this between 2 and 6? Doesn't have 2 on it. That doesn't matter. This here doesn't have 5 on it. That doesn't matter. All right. I guess I just have to pencil these. We need a 2. Oh, the 2 is placed. Okay. This is 3 or 5. And then, yeah, we just need 3, 4, 5 here. That's not 5. So what resolves this? What am I missing? Is there a cage I didn't do? There's a cage I didn't do. 4 plus 3. It gives us 4 and 5. That's 3 and 5. That's 4 and 3. And we're done. Just missed this cage. It was hiding up in the top left corner. All right, cool. That was some neat logic, Senny. I enjoyed the logic in this column with the 1 and the 6. I don't know why I did the 6 and didn't think to follow it up with the 1 as well, but there we go. How'd you do?